Here we go. It's beast mode and the newest NRG member Talk versus CRR and Diaz on old complexity. Just kidding. We're not even going to bait that. Instead, I'd rather bait that beast mode is Canadian because I feel like it looks better. I don't like the way the NRG logo looks. This is the winners finals of the NA Cash Cup. $7,800 on the line. A big 2v2 tournaments. These are the two strongest teams surely in the brackets today. Beast mode passing ahead to Talk. Oh, I got him on the wrong side. That means that CRR and Diaz come in as the favorites by MMR, where Beast mode and Talk must have been the second seed. I have to imagine CRR and Diaz were number 1 and Beast mode and Talk were number 2 as CRR tries to finish off an irritable bump from Diaz. Beast mode passing out upfield. Nice empty jump by Talk. Flick. Top shelf is in. Beast mode and Talk will make it 2-0. Diaz and CRR definitely hoping to qualify for the World Championships via the LCQ. Talk playing it in it as well, but he will be playing with a different squad, not with Beast mode, believe it or not, despite me pretending like he's going to be an NRG. Nice double from CRR. He'll be playing with Calm and 5-Up under the team name Carl, I believe, as CRR gets a ceiling reset and taps one in for the first goal for complexity. In your opinion, what are the top 5 pros right now? I would say Mad Bogus, Zukons, Sleaze Breeze, and then probably Sikrism will be my 5. Even though that would be my 4th. I think Nightbot is maybe my 4th. All right, that one I didn't see. I was too busy listing my top 5 players. Hopefully it wasn't the most sick shot of all time. Talk is my number 1. I take it all back. Talk is my number 1 player based on what I've seen so far. Pre-flip reset, musty, top shelf. After Talk, I have life. You know, I've always said that pronouncing chat's usernames is just a mixed bag. For every one message that I get where someone's like, oh my goodness, you pronounced it right, I can't believe it, there are like 9 more messages that are like, holy cow, how did you get it so wrong? And, you know, it's all about getting lucky. Every once in a while you do. $92 STDs. Mine's pretty easy. That's how I would say it. We got live Mr. in here. We got 3Wub. We got Quilt. Pronuncier extraordinaire. Actually, Liam's lurking. Ooh, nice save. But really tough spot. What is Talk doing? He is stalling out in the middle of the arena and it ends up being in the perfect spot. Now getting bumped by CRR. I do love his zap dashing. And it will result in him recovering in time. Diaz and CRR trying to find 4 goals if they want to entertain this game. CRR just barely air rolling in time to jump off the ceiling correctly instead of slamming into it. CRR, big dunk, Diaz. If only he had actually gotten the 88 boost that the overlay said he had, he would have been able to finish off that play. I don't even know if it's necessarily delayed. Way too often it goes to like 97 or 83. See, it went up to 97, which makes you think it's not even delayed. It's like just straight up bugged. It loves 97 and 83 when it's wrong. Why don't they fix it? I'm assuming they're gonna have to push an update. So while there's a chance that a developer has found the solution, it won't show up in the game until a regularly scheduled update, or if they want to do like an emergency one. 5-1 in game number 1. CRR and Diaz sounds like they farmed in their previous round, maybe even swept in a way that's the Berg D's ball, which is technically their name on Start GG, even though their in-game name is Bubba Ba, right? Did not. Although actually Bubba Ba is CRR Diaz this time. It's also inaccurate for them? No, just us. Well, to be fair, I don't know if I've played games since the new update. I've only spectated, but I'm pretty sure it's just a spectator bug. They have the correct amount of boost for sure. Now, whether or not... That was a nice little psycho. Game number 2. Beast Mode and Talk versus CRR Diaz. Dominant game number 1 for the Canadian duo. That's right, Beast Mode and New Canadian. Can they keep it up? Do you guys want me to just put this over the boost mode? The boost meter, so that you guys don't get confused? Is this better? Now we cannot be fooled by the boost overlay, since it is so frequently wrong. How about this? As soon as I see that it's broken, I'll turn on the cats. For now, it looks like it's okay. It's correct, so no need to freak out. It goes really glowy usually when it gets broken. I don't know what triggers the break. Diaz trying to shoot top shelf. To be fair, this is actually already an improved game from Complexity, who were down quickly in the last one. Little wave dash connection headlock between Beast Mode and CRR. Neither one of them seemed to entertain the idea of staying there for any more than a moment. CRR up to Diaz. Couldn't quite control it into a shot. So 2 minutes, no goals. I say that, we almost got a little pinch towards the net. We have got our fair share of shots, though. We'll get another one right here. I don't think it's showing someone else's boost. Like I said, it loves 97 and 83. And the fact that there are numbers that it stays on consistently, the fact that it loves those percentages, I wonder if it like looks at something else. Ooh, nice demo. This should be a goal, and it is. I wonder if it's good until a goal is scored or something. We'll have to see. Fake kickoff from Complexity. Everybody booming this ball back and forth. CRR and Diaz with the last bit that they had. I'd like them to essentially clear it out while they pick up boosts. Now CRR diving on the play. Diaz 150 into a landing wave dash. Can't get past the second. CRR has to beat 2 defenders. What a great challenge from Talk, considering the amount of boost he had. The boost you see on their nameplates is true. We have yet to see that lie. Players behave like they have the amount of boost that it suggests. Nice outplay by CRR. I wonder if I could see Diaz's POV there. Felt like he had a chance to potentially put a shot on and not just have to lob it up in the air like he did. This is a wide open net for Talk, but he actually managed to not score it. I think if he had timed his counterattack better and knew he was going to have that opportunity, he could have boomed a shot. But instead he had to float back down. Now he will pinch one on target. What a save from CRR. Talk immediately dunks it back in though. Pretty darn good save from CRR considering the late recovery he had to make. Still doesn't matter though. Talk is on point. And a kickoff goal will put the American duo, by American I mean Canadian, and by Canadian I mean a split, but we're pretending they're both Canadian. Beast Mode actually flipped on the ball and bumped Diaz cheating up to create that opportunity for Talk. Talk with a great save to try and hold on to this lead. CRR, I can't watch this goal, but it's a pretty nice one all the same. CRR slamming it into the ceiling and back to himself, where he shoots towards Talk and allows a simple save that can be easily followed. James is here. J825 James is a bigger OG than you are. Whoever you are in chat, I guarantee you, you're less of an OG than James. Talk. No way to make anything happen off of a ball that's glued to the back wall, but now there's a chance here at 0 seconds. Beast Mode will air roll to beat 2 defenders. And it's a 0-second wonder from the true red-blooded Canadian. Game 3. Beast Mode and Talk. Spooky Terror 93. Name of the 7 months prime. Much, much appreciated. Talk. Lean back. Reset for a musty. Diaz cuts it off. Their reward. Beast Mode doing a little bit more of the same. Talk prioritizing speed. Couldn't get this shot down and in the net in time. Diaz trying to fake Beast Mode. Maybe it worked. Maybe it didn't because Beast Mode's still around to make the save. CRR double fake. Talk recovers and is able to keep complexity out. Wasn't Talk's team Talk Tua for a little bit, but then they gave up on it. Beast Mode gets to shoot towards an open net after him and Talk defended for the full opening minute to start the game. Complexity could not break through. They get to take a long shot on an open net. CRR eligible bump. Bumps out Beast Mode, but not Talk, who is zap dashing like a madman. I feel like we don't see players use this as often as he does. Diaz able to find the angle out of the corner. Heading to the ceiling for the reset before getting the perfect slots. Diaz. Nice flick to create an opportunity. Late recovering Talk will not be able to do much. And it's CRR and Diaz in the lead. My dog came in here like 30 minutes before dinner time and has just stood here demanding attention and pets. And I have just been petting him and commentating ever since. We have 9 minutes left of this before it is now dinner time. Talk backing up past the midfield line before starting his air dribble. CRR up there to deny it and the follow-up as well. Not to mention also grabbing his own back corner boost and air dribbling the other way. CRR trying to do it all. Beast mode awkward. Diaz will slot it. Dr. Feer. Wait, did you think that all this time when I was saying Dr. Feer, I was saying Dogter? It's very simple. There's Dr. Feer, Baby Feer, Dog Feer, and really Dog Feer is just a name for both dogs, whichever one is conveniently being referred to at the time. Beast mode not challenged, allowed to go to the ground and pop that one to the back wall. It does seem like the no sweeps mantra on stream could continue here. Are we in store for another gentleman sweep? Or CRR and Diaz turning it on. There is also Old Fear. Old Fear is a figment of your imagination. You guys think Old Fear is any different, but it's really just me. And it always has been. Diaz was staring at an open net. And was probably... Wait, that's the last time he touched it. Oh, he own gold. I looked at chat for a millisecond, and I'm like, Diaz is staring at an open net, but the open net was his own net. And he so casually scored on it, I didn't even think twice about it. He got a sidewall hit and slammed it into what looked like the open net. Clearly quite intentionally. Turns out it was beast mode and Talk's nets. Or I should say his own nets. Old Fear is just a rumor. There you go. You heard it from the oldest follower in chat. A gentleman sweep is when they win the first game, then get swept the rest. You know, I thought that was the case for the longest time, but I have been convinced that it's 2, then you allow the other team to win, then you finish. Because here's how I've decided to stick with it. The reason why it's gentlemanly is I think of the NBA as CRR and Diaz are trying to make sure they get gentlemen swept at least instead of regular swept. Is you play your 2 games on your home court in your theoretical best of 5, even though I don't think they play best of 5s in NBA. But the point is, you can play 2 games at home, then you go play your 2 games away. You win that first game away. You're up 3, or this is the best of 7, I guess I'm thinking of. Anyways, we're never going to go back to best of 7. You win 3, and instead of fully sweeping them, you let them win 1 in front of their home crowd. Then you win when you go back to your own home crowd at the very end. That's the gentleman sweep. Because you say, hey, we'll let you have one in front of your home crowd, and then we're going to go back and win the series in front of our home crowd. That's how I imagine it. I don't know why the other one's called Spaceman Sweep. That one, I don't know. But I feel like I have heard that a couple times now. Sheesh, CRR! It's the CRR sweep, where you lose the first 2 games, and then you absolutely peak and win out the rest of them. disgusting. Feer doesn't know of the casting legend Spaceman. I mean, I know of Spaceman the caster, but I don't think that's why it's called the Spaceman sweep. Actually, his name is pronounced Feer. And Diaz. Game number 4, Beast Mode and Talk versus Feer. And Diaz. Complexity on the board in game number 3 by slim margins. Well, actually, slim margins at first, but then a peak off towards the end. That's led to them winning by 6-3. Diaz tapping this one towards the net with ease after Beast Mode gets 50'd and Talk finds himself on the back wall, not in a great position to challenge. We can all agree that the inside-out reverse ladylike sweep mop combo is both and most least respectful way to win-lose. He's too far gone. 7's in chat for Gandalf. I didn't get to watch any Ascension Protocol, but it sounds like Diaz made a joke very often that was wait, ask me again. Does someone want to explain it to me so that I can pretend like I'm in the loop and in the know? Nice chip over the top of Mr. Talk by CRR. Beast Mode, who made the 50 that started it all, not going to be back in time. Ceiling pinch from Beast Mode. Couldn't pre-flip to the double, but Talk will finish it anyways. So he can have the more PR answer rather than his first answer? Oh. Okay, I can see how that could be funny. Beast Mode and Talk. Tying this one right back up. Look at the zap dash in from Talk. He's been schmooving around the field. Want old lore? Prehistoric Feer had an option to redeem like a few thousand channel points to queue a game with him. That sold, I don't even remember it, but I trust James because he's been here since forever. Diaz wants the big dunk on Talk. Not going to get it. CR seems to be intentionally trying to dish this off to his teammates, but Talk deletes his teammate, and now it's Beast Mode in control of the ball. Talk, oh, what a save by Diaz. Did not feel like a situation that could easily get out of. I've been playing the game a bit more this season. Last season, I didn't play anywhere near enough games to get my GC and its rewards. So, oof, nice save by Talk. Big saves back and forth. So now I got to play again, you know, just to remind myself that I can do it. Surely I'll be able to. No way Unk has lost it when he got 20 straight just seasons ago. Nice play from Diaz onto the post. Very important to miss the first one, otherwise Beast Mode would have saved it. Are we going to get ourselves our Game 5 in this winner's finals, or are we not? Talk has something else to say about it, as he has had all day long today. Nice pre-flip reset. Brings it down to the ground and flicks it top right. Beast mode out ahead to the man of the hour, because why not? But he doesn't have the boost to finish this off. Talk off the ceiling. Can't shoot, but does keep the ball in play. As they get boost steal after boost steal. Diaz and Talk trade. So now it's just Beast mode and CRR, but Beast mode's not really in a position to shoot. I take that back. Yes, he is. He's on the back wall. And he has no boost left over after he bumps CRR, but Diaz did not prioritize making a save. I think the only reason why Diaz isn't saved there is because he goes to get 100, right? I mean, I'd have to go back to his POV, but if he prioritizes ball immediately, good news for CRR and Diaz is they'll instantly get a kickoff goal. Just a pretty standard cheat, closer cheat from CRR, and a great chip. CRR and Diaz are playing no comms. Presumably they're sitting right next to each other. No? I get that's for some reason that's weirder. Playing no comms doesn't surprise me very often. Ooh, ceiling pinch, not in. Now they're in different rooms? Oh, okay. Because the Complexity House has those setups all right next to each other. But I could see a world in which maybe they moved some to their rooms or something. Talk. One last chance here in regulation to do something crazy. Diaz recovers from behind the play. And Beast Mode will send it to the ground. OT in game number 4. Beast Mode and Talk trying to go for yet another gentleman sweep. CRR and Diaz trying to force game 5. This Complexity logo is so much better than the new the old new Complexity logo. They really need to come up with another one. But I feel like they won't. If they were going to, they would have done it after losing the Dallas Cowboys connection or whatever. Diaz off the back wall to do what he does best, but forced down low from Talk's free jump. They said they were working on it. Wait, Complexity says they're working on another logo. They just went back to the old one. Didn't they like sell merch with the new old Complexity logo? I wouldn't expect them to do that if they genuinely were planning on coming up with a new logo. Beast mode. Resets. Denied. Diaz has nothing to work with. I don't know why he's rushing up to this ball. He's also throwing it away from CRR, who had already been flying towards it. Beast mode trying to kill this possession. I think he might have succeeded in doing so, as Talk is the one to grab their back corner, and now Talk going to work all by himself. Diaz does make the save. CRR was cheating out upfield, but Beast Mode's not going to allow that pass. Two minutes into OT after 8 goals scored in regulation. Everything tightening up a lot more. Beast Mode can make Diaz miss, but at what cost? Never a real setup there. Now Talk gonna leave this off for Beast Mode, who gets denied big, but almost too big. If CRR had hit it softer, might have been able to follow it up for a goal. It is in a bit of an awkward spot now for the Canadians. Oh, long shot, redirection. Beast mode and Talk. We'll get another gentleman sweep. They like complexity. Have game number 3, but that is it. Look at this shot from Beast mode to guarantee that him and Talk advance. Grand finals for the Canadians. Complexity sent to the lowers.